I went up there, my mom, I didn't hear my mom walk through the house. My mom ain't responding.
Your mom's not responding? Does she need an ambulance?
I didn't even want to go in there because they were like bang, bang, bang.
Does she need an ambulance?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What began as a routine emergency call.
Police department.
You said she's got blood coming out of her mouth?
I shit you not. You said call her name. I woke, try to wake her up.
Led to one of the most brutal domestic crimes this country has ever seen.
In a small town like this, you really don't hear something like that so close together. I'm considering maybe moving.
Because I want her to have the justice she deserves. We're very hurt, we're broken. It was very sudden, it took us all as a shock.
Whatever that guy was last winter saw.
And we have that written down. We're going to try to track those
Written
people.
down, there's nothing in my work, and then I didn't use my right to remain silent.
What's that got to do with anything?
What does that got to do with me having you hold me against my will?
Neil A. Howard might not be a household name like other famous killers, but in the quiet town of Troy, Illinois, his actions tore through the community like a nightmare come to life.
And did the covers, there was blood. So I thought maybe she just
Medical.
had a medical incident because I touched her and she's still warm. Then I looked, she had like a bungee cord wrapped around her neck.
Okay.
But she was still warm to touch. So it just happened.
I almost wonder if he didn't do it and then called us with the story.
That's what I'm thinking, because he, right here, was still making it seem like he's going back and forth with her. Because that's the reason why we didn't meet.
Neil was born around the year 1978, and while most of his early life stayed out of the public eye, the parts that have come out paint a disturbing picture. Neil wasn't just your everyday guy. He was a man carrying a lot of anger, with a violent past, deep family drama, and emotional baggage he never unpacked. You'll hear exactly what we mean in these interviews from people who knew him best, his own girlfriend and his sister.
Hi, is Norma all right?
That's her boyfriend, Terry.
Who?
She's a close friend of mine. Is Norma all right?
We'll discuss that in a little bit, okay, sir?
They have a very turbulent relationship. He causes a very big problem in the family.
Okay.
His name's Terry Dietz.
That's Terry Dietz?
That's Terry Dietz.
I know Terry Dietz.
Yeah. Norma had a date last night with another man. So, I don't know.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't know the man's name.
Did you ever see the man before?
No, this was like I don't know if it was like a tender meeting.
Okay.
I don't know who the man was or the guy's name. I just know that they had a date last night. I don't know. Like I said, that man right there causes a lot of trouble with Norma.
Here, I was here when your dad passed.
Oh, my stepdad, yeah.
He passed here, right?
He did.
Okay, I was here when that happened.
Yeah.
Good old swamp.
Ever since then, my mom has been a train wreck. So.
How long were they married?
I did get to that point.
5 years or so, maybe. But, you know, she really just kind of, and lately, I mean, my brother is no angel. He's no angel. But, and I don't know what, you know, the story may be, but my mom has been talking to a lot of different men on on dating apps, and she's just been out there. I won't even let my kids come over here anymore because she's just been so out of her mind. I mean, she's drinking. I mean, she's gone to work drunk a couple times.
Where does she work?
Everybody talks about it. Troy Family Restaurant.
Oh, shoot.
You putting it together who she is?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just ate there on Sunday.
Yeah.
And let's not sugarcoat it, Neil was a total deadbeat. He was a grown man living in his mom's basement, while his mother, Norma J. Carricker, was out living her life and being a loved figure in their town. Neil stayed holed up downstairs, Norma was in her 60s. She had 4 kids and was the widow of Tom Carricker, the former mayor of Troy. People adored her. She was the kind of mom who never stopped caring, even for a son like Neil.
She was a very loving, bright, kind soul. She would do anything for her friends and family.
Now Neil's violent behavior wasn't anything new. In fact, it goes way back. In the year 2005, he was arrested in connection with his father's death. George W. Howard had been shot and killed in Dallas County, Texas. Neil was held for the crime, but later the grand jury decided not to charge him, and the case was dropped. Still, the fact that he was even suspected of killing his own dad raised a lot of eyebrows, and instead of that being a turning point, it was only the beginning of a pattern that got worse and worse. In the years 2000 and 2001, he was charged with domestic battery in not just 1 but 2 different counties in Illinois. Then in 2004, he was convicted of driving under the influence. By 2007, he had already violated his probation. In 2008 and again in 2016, he was slapped with more domestic violence charges. Things hit a new low in 2011 when a court issued an order of protection because Neil had reportedly threatened his own kids. And perhaps most chilling of all, just 1 year before the murder, Neil was still being charged with domestic battery. As you can see, the warning signs were flashing bright red.
You said it was so good make you slap your own mama. Somebody better come over here before that happens. Barbecue so good make you want to slap your mom. I'm gonna kill them all.
Little did anyone know that Neil was dead serious when he said that, and this 911 call says it all.
And I went up there, my mom, I didn't hear my mom walk through the house. My mom ain't responding.
Your mom's not responding? Does she need an ambulance?
I didn't even want to go in there because they were like bang, bang, bang.
Does she need an ambulance?
I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't hear shit. The dog's at the door.
Okay, so are you wanting a welfare check done on her then?
No, please.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
My name is Neil, N-E-I-L.
What's your last name, Neil? Howard?
N-E-I-L, Howard.
Okay, what is your mom's name?
Norma.
And she's your mother?
This is outrageous. I hear them banging around. I think they're getting kinky or some shit. What? Huh?
You said her name's Norma?
Yes.
Okay, and you said she's inside with who?
With the dog.
Away.
Okay.
And she works like 3 jobs. This is the way I was raised. So I spruce up the kitchen, take all the laundry off the kitchen table, throw it in the laundry room. I want to see nothing. I guess it's that date on the computer, or on the tenders or whatever. I don't know. I'm afraid to go in that room. I hear the dog whining in that room. So I heard a guy. They were in and had him sex like 3-4 times.
Troy, roll med.
I heard a lot of things going on, but I didn't think that's what they were having sex.
You're fine. That's okay. Stand up for me real quick. Stand up for me. Stand up
Where'd
for me.
that guy go?
Spin around.
He went out the back door.
Listen, just for right now, let's see you're being detained.
146, you rolling here.
Listen, you're just being detained, brother. Just hold on. Stop. Hold
I
on.
just had over
Hold on. I know. Stop moving.
You're on my arm. Man.
Not breathing.
Oh, God.
Come on. You got anything you're not supposed to have in your pockets?
I don't know.
Do me a favor. Walk over here. Walk. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
She appears to be choking. Somebody strangled her. I'll be starting CPR.
I'm putting him in my car. I'm gonna go look. Walk with me. Walk with me. Walk.
Go ahead.
We need some other units to clear the house. This looks like a homicide.
I'm gonna start clearing you guys.
I got nothing.
Start CPR.
You got it? I'm gonna clear.
Tell him it looks like a homicide with the other people.
He's requesting more units. He believes this might be a homicide. I'm gonna start clearing this house and then work my way outside.
You guys are completely digitized and everything. I'm 23.
Troy Police! If there's anyone in the house, make your presence known. Troy Police! Troy Police! Troy Police! Troy Police! Troy Police, if you're in here, make your presence known.
2041 around.
I'm in the back of the house. No, I'm clearing it. We don't know if there was someone else, if it was him.
I'm coming back to you.
This is all clear so far. The dude said that he heard the back door open and somebody went out, but he never saw him. He's also mad intoxicated. So I don't know if it's him. He is detained in my vehicle right now. Alex is doing CPR until Med gets here. I have not cleared the basement. Troy Police! Troy Police, if you're in here, make your presence known.
So we initially thought.
But he never sees this guy.
No, he just said he heard the back door open. So here's the thing.
So he was at the front?
No, he walked out, met us in the driveway.
Okay.
Showed up super intoxicated. Started explaining how his mom would invite random men over to have sex with them and they would leave off of Tinder.
Okay.
So then he was like, hey man, do you live here? Yeah. He goes, I heard the back door open and close. And then he goes, she turned the country music up way loud.
Okay.
He said, I knocked on the door. She said, no, you don't have to leave. And that's the last he heard from her, like earlier in the night.
Okay.
So when we showed up, he asked us to go inside. Alex asked him, you go see if you can get her to come talk to us. Because he was making it seem like she was fine, just didn't want to talk to him.
He was trying to make it seem like she's in there banging somebody.
He comes outside and says, she's in there laying down, she's bleeding from the mouth. So we went in. I tell him to sit down because he's starting to get agitated. He's like, why are you guys coming at me like that? He realizes obviously something has happened to her, whether she's been choked or strangled or what, but she's bleeding. So he's detained in my car.
So this may be our guy.
Maybe. Okay. But on the off chance he's telling the truth, have a dog come out. If they start to lead us somewhere, we might have something. If they say there's nothing, then he's full of shit.
He was leading us to believe that she was still currently inside.
Alive and fine.
Fine, just banging somebody.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she had it wrapped around her neck. I don't know, but there's blood on the pillow.
Was the cord still on her neck when you...
Yeah, so I took it off and I started CPR. She's warm, but she ain't gonna make it. Okay. I will tell you, that's my opinion.
So, the house is cleared right now. The garage is cleared.
Okay.
We have zero.
I don't want to go one...
that side of the house over there?
No, I'll double check. Let me check underneath this deck. You alright?
No.
Why not?
I'm sobered up. This is BS, man. I'm hurt.
Why are you hurt?
I'm hurt. You got me behind my back like
That's
that.
how it has to go. We're working an investigation.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
What am I, if I have a crime?
You're just right now being detained.
No.
Yes.
I know how this works, man. I will call my family lawyer, man.
You can call when you get a chance. Okay?
Oh, is that right, man? This
100%.
BS. My mom is hurt.
You didn't see who ran out of your house?
I'm not supposed to go up the stairs.
You're not supposed to go up the stairs?
See, here's a beat. Like, I gotta sit there with earplugs in and be quiet. That's how we were raised.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Raised a little different than I guess.
Okay.
This is BS. You guys got me hemmed up.
You're not hemmed up. You're just being detained right now. This is for my
Bullshit,
safety.
man. You guys.
Okay, well, I'm just checking to see if you're all right. Hang
No,
tight.
I'm not.
In the next clips, you'll see how Neil's outbursts kept escalating. Clear signs that he knew far more than he was letting on.
Crazy, man. Well, I can't believe you guys are doing this to me.
Sir, as we said, you're only detained. You are not under arrest.
No,
Due to
this
severity
is
of
all
the
wrong.
You are not going to go anywhere right now. You're simply detained.
Probably.
Okay, so they're going to check on you, so let them do their job.
What am I being detained for?
Sir, because we have the serious situation going on.
Well, I told you what was going on. Look at her phone. She mean guys over here. Look at her phone.
We'll handle it.
No, not like this.
Hey.
Hey, you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm telling you to chill
You know what?
What?
You're doing this all wrong.
No, I'm not.
Hey, let them do their job, man. All right?
Do what job?
I'm gonna get your blood pressure.
You need to undo the me.
Man, just let them check.
This is serious to me.
Are you declining medical?
I'm declining every fucking thing.
Okay, then put your feet in the car.
No, I'm
Sit
not.
your ass back down the
Oh,
car.
is that right?
Down.
Why are you guys doing this?
Sit in the car, man.
What are you taking for?
Sit your ass down.
Look, motherfucker.
You hear me? You're gonna sit down
I
and chill
can't
out.
believe you guys heard me.
Ain't nobody hurting you.
Oh, this is not
Just close
like
the door.
motherfucker. Yeah. My word, I told you. What am I being detained for?
Sir, because we have the
Maybe
serious
around
situation
600
going on.
Well, I told you what was going on. Look at her phone. She mean guys over here. Look at her phone.
We'll handle it.
No, not like this.
Hey, chill
Hey,
out.
you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm telling you to chill
You
out.
know what?
What?
You're doing this all wrong.
No, I'm not.
Hey, let them do the job, man. All right?
Do what job?
They're going to check on you.
You need to undo the me.
Man, just let them check.
This is serious to me.
Are you declining medical?
I'm declining everything.
Okay, then put your feet in the car. He's fine.
No, I'm
Sit
not.
your ass back down the car.
Oh, is that right?
Sit down.
Why are you guys doing this? What are you taking for?
Sit your ass
Sit in the car and chill out. You hear me? You're gonna sit down
I
and chill
can't
out.
believe you guys are hurting me.
Ain't nobody
like
hurting
this.
you.
Oh, this is lost.
Just close the door.
Yo, yeah.
Huh? You good? Yeah. He was freaking out. Fine, brother. We're gonna go back to the police department, okay?
Is that right? Am I under arrest?
No, you're just being detained.
Bro, my arms are bleeding.
Okay, well, we'll get you back there and look at him, okay?
What's the bag?
192.
I'm in the mayor's house and his wife died. My mother. I've been here.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
No, I'm not. All respect, I will. This is wrong. Man, motherfucker. I can't believe this.
Troy 192.
Huh. I'm supposed to watch the f***ing out. You guys are taking me way.
I'll be transporting that mail back to post, beginning mileage 37807.4, 37807.4, car 07.
And I'm not allowed to come upstairs. Man, you guys got my arms numb. This. I get my f***ing hands are so numb. I can't wait to go my sister. God damn it. She ain't gonna believe this shit. Oh, Jesus. 3 blocks away. Wait till I have a heart attack. This mother.
Why don't you calm down? You're not going to jail. You're going to the police department.
Oh, yeah, you are. Oh, my father's the mayor.
Okay.
Building. He's in the back now. We're at this point we're assuming that the guy that we have in custody who is here is probably our guy.
Okay.
We don't have anything else to go on like anybody else ran that we can. There's no disturbance in the grass or anything like that. Okay. So, but if he pipes up with something, then yeah, we'll probably throw.
Is there a road back there? Because I could
yeah. So
through these woods.
this stop sign here, if you go right. There's a subdivision right behind here, and it's pretty dark back there.
When Neil arrived at the station, his behavior gave officers even more reason to suspect he was behind the cold-blooded murder.
Oh my God. I can't move my f***ing hand. man! Oh, man! I'm fucking freezing up! I'm gonna drink water in fucking 3 hours. Oh my. Take these motherfuckers off me! Put it yourself! That's even worse.
Mr. Howard.
Yeah. You know what? These guys are all wrong.
Okay, well that's
You
what we're
feel
here
my
to find out.
fucking fingers, yeah.
Okay, that's what we're here to find out, okay?
Look at my fingers.
Okay, we'll get you inside, I'll get them off you. Come on.
Sure, give me inside. This is bullshit, man.
Watch your step, watch your step. There you go. I didn't know if you saw the curve or not.
Man, that's crazy. I can't believe this shit's happening.
Hang tight for me,
I
okay?
hear about damn Russ Chase. I'm not allowed to make a noise. I gotta peep and I gotta... you look at my phone, you see I say to my girlfriend, I'm sorry, I gotta be busy to, what's my mom calling? Make,
Hey, Neil, let me grab a couple cool photos with you real quick, okay?
Okay.
Just sit tight, just sit tight. Actually, can you stand up for me?
Yes.
Thank you.
At this point, it was clear to everyone Neil was the prime suspect. The only real question left was whether he would finally tell the truth or keep hiding behind that mask of lies.
Yeah, look at my left hand.
I got you, I'll get you.
You see the scar for my wrist and elbow?
Nah, I can't really see it, bud.
Well, I can see it now.
Hang on.
I ain't here to cause no trouble, man. I want to know how my mom is. I'm fine, bro. I ain't know I said this. I don't want to cause no problem.
I appreciate that.
Man, I seen a girl come out. Listen, she's on the damn computer having sex with guys. It's embarrassing to me, but I'm sorry.
You're okay, bud. Let me see your hands. Make sure you're okay, so.
And I want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that right?
Yes.
And anything you say can be used against you in court or other proceedings. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have him or her with you during questioning. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you, free of any cost, before any questioning, if you wish. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But if there's one thing I want you to understand about me, is that a lot of the questions that I'm going to ask you, I already know the answers to it. I just want to make sure that you're being honest with me. Is that fair?
That's what I'm telling her and asked my sister. I said, I'm gonna have no reason to lie. The story will be the same when I'm long gone. I said, I don't know no lawyer. This is ridiculous. And this guy seems like a nice guy.
Me?
Yeah.
I appreciate that. And I am.
I said, I'm just gonna tell him what I told them guys last night. And
let me ask you something. I am. I'm a nice guy, and I'm an honest guy. All I want to do is ask you questions, and all I ask for is honesty back. And I can tell you right now, I don't have any judgment toward you in any way, shape, or form. That's not me. In fact, I like you. I think you're a good dude, and I think you were put in a bad situation that made this difficult for you. But what I'm concerned with is, again, I want to make sure that there's no stone left unturned, and I want to know what kind of person you are. I want to make sure that when I talk to you, that you're giving me the answers that are truthful 100%. You know what I mean? Because when the powers that be listen to our interview, I want to be able to tell them, hey, I talked to Neil, he's been 100% honest with me, it is what it is. Versus, hey, you know, he gave me this, and then it changed to that, and then it changed to this.
That's what I told them.
And so I guess my biggest thing is consistency.
I told you everything.
You know, and I can't wait to get the results from the skin that they lifted underneath her fingernails. Because if there was any kind of struggle whatsoever, if anybody got scratched, it doesn't take anything for DNA to show up underneath her fingernails. So, you know, it's one of those things where if I have the opportunity to speak to somebody and they can say, look, here's the deal. we got into an argument, it got heated, and shit happened, and it is what it is. I didn't mean for it to happen. No. If that's the type of thing that happened, you know what? I can understand it.
We never got that heated. I didn't even know she passed until we got here.
No?
I had no idea.
Let me ask you a couple of questions then. What happened to your pants? Why did they get all ripped?
Oh man, these are work pants. You see paint. And these are the pants that you put something in the pocket and they end up in your shoe.
Okay, so you're saying...
Change. No, you can ask my old lady anything. How many times they told me to throw these away?
Well, yeah, it looks like they've about had all the...
They're pretty comfortable.
But you're saying that they've been like that.
They've been like that. Man, that's my girl.
Well, I have to ask. You have to understand that, right?
I didn't even think nothing of it.
Well, you have to understand why I'm asking you, right?
Yeah.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just asking you.
No, man, I'm not scratched.
You're not?
No.
So, during the entire incident, did she scratch you at all?
No.
No? Like,
what incident?
Like when you talked with her at all, like, did you guys ever get into a physical argument, or?
Never. One time in my life we got physical.
Not one time with your mom?
Never. Not one.
I gotcha. Did she ever? Well, no, I mean like in general. In general, like, did you? Let me ask you
Never
something.
in my life. My sister would tell you, anybody that knows me would tell you, that I never came to that. Never once. She had never put her hands on me.
Good. Okay.
Despite the officer giving him plenty of chances to come clean, Neil just kept making excuses.
Again, I have to reemphasize, you reinitiated conversation with me, and I'm more than happy to step out. But and I'm happy to sit here.
Down here.
Well, I can bullshit with you if you want me to, but I want to make sure you understand your rights.
I gotta think about this. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea what's going on.
To figure out what happened.
I lost my mother, man.
I know.
There was somebody in the house.
And Neil, and I want to take a second to explain what I was trying to tell you.
Somebody in the house.
You understand, whenever there's a death, we work for the person that is deceased. So we start at the highest level that anything could be happening, and we look at every single person. My job is to either prove you did it or you didn't do it. He did it or he didn't do it. They did it or they didn't do it. So the way we kind of do that is we look at the first person that was there, the last person, to see the last person that we talked to, and we do a lot of information work on that. That's why we ask you questions over and over, because when you give us answers, then we go prove them, okay? So then one of the things is when somebody dies is what we do is we take DNA at the autopsy. Anybody that we believe could have came in contact with her, we also take DNA from them. I have a search warrant to do the buccal swabs of DNA in your mouth. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open the kit. I'm going to give you the search warrant so you can see it. I'm going to open the kit in front of you. I'm going to ask you to do the buccal swab yourself so I'm not shoving my hands in your face. I'm going to put it back in there. I'm going to seal them up, okay?
Right.
So,
we can tell that if she had sex, right?
So, I can't by looking, but when the pathologist does his thing and the crime scene does that, what they're going to do is they're going to look at, they're going to do a sexual assault kit. They're going to scrape her fingernails. They're going to swab her body. It's going to show whoever touched her is DNA at certain spots that they take it. And some of those spots are going to be key areas of where injuries were and things that we've seen that look suspicious and that should be on a normal person that died from natural causes. Okay, so how we do this is we take people's DNA. I get search warrants that way. It's easier for me to get search warrants.
I hollered my mom, I sat there on the steps and I'm like, Mom, and I texted my sister, and I texted my girlfriend, who wanted to see my phone, and I said, in case of emergency, call you. Why call you when you don't answer? And then I called them both, and then...
Did either one of them answer?
No, and then I called 911. I got nervous, a little eerie feeling. I got scared, and then you see the messages.
And just to clarify, you called 911 before you walked into the room?
Yeah.
You had not been in that room?
I got in that room. No.
Okay.
Sister, I let her know what the hell's going on.
We're going to call her.
Let me call her, see if I can get hold of her now, okay?
If I tell her to pick me up and drop down.
Okay.
That's ZX. or something, if you would.
No.
Nothing, man. No, I gotta give my sister where he belongs. This is gonna ruin everything. Everybody think I want to let her down slow, and I don't want to tell her I'm at fault for
You know your
nothing.
mom's deceased, right?
No,
Your mom was deceased.
I said she was hurt.
Your mom's deceased. So that's why we're making this into what we need to have you around available for us, okay? So at this point, we have to have everybody around that can help us.
No, I'd like to see my sister.
Oh,
Well, let's see if I can reach her. Hold on, sit down, okay?
No,
So you're not leaving?
You're not leaving.
is that right?
Yeah.
You're not leaving.
Oh, is that right?
Your mother's deceased. You know, you're the
What is
only
that?
person we know that saw her last that we can talk to.
I didn't see her last night.
You did too.
I seen her last night.
You walked in there when the officers asked you to. You were the last one there with her, so you're the only link we have to help.
You're the last person that saw her, correct?
I didn't see her last night until they told me to go in there.
Absolutely, we know that. But then you spoke with her at 8:30.
I knew it.
You spoke with her at 8:30.
Call my sister and let me talk to her.
You spoke with her at
That's what we
8:30.
do.
Oh, I didn't see her. I told you.
I know, you said you talked to her at 8:30.
Neil, we're not accusing you of anything. You gotta understand.
You're the last person
We're
that
not
seen her, though. When the
accusing
officers showed up and you called to have her checked on, right?
You-
Oh,
The
so
officers
they
showed
told
you.
me we're not going in there. You go in
They
there.
thought you guys
No,
were
you're going
arguing.
in
They
there.
said, go get
No, they didn't tell me we were arguing.
That's
Now you're
exactly-
lying.
No. It's exactly what the officers thought. That's why they asked you to go
What
get
they
her.
thought.
Neil, settle down.
I don't blame you for being upset. I don't.
No, I want to see. I got to talk to my sister right now.
Well, right now you're
Don't
talking
tell me no, you're not. You even know you're not going. We're doing it, but we're not accusing you. They the last time one to star. I go rooster. Whatever that guy was the last one to star.
And we have that written down. We're going to try to track
I
those
written
people.
down there's nothing in my word then, and then I didn't use my right to remain silent.
What's that got to do with anything?
What does that got to do with me having you hold me against my will?
Because for all we know, that you're responsible for this. We don't
What?
know we're trying to prove this.
Oh no.
It was strange how desperate Neil was to talk to his sister, almost as if he was scrambling to get his story straight before the truth caught up with him. But this wasn't the first time he clung to his sister and played the victim. In fact, just hours before the murder, he had bombarded her with texts and missed calls, clear red flags that something was seriously wrong.
I told you that. He just pointed his finger at me and you went, I ain't pointing the finger at you like that. I've dealt with you before.
Listen, if I raise my voice to you at all yet,
That don't mean nothing. You're being slick on me. I ain't do a thing.
then let me finish talking, okay?
At this point, they knew he was the killer. All they wanted now was to hear the devil confess with his own lips.
You are the only one.
You ain't doing shit. I told you you're in the wrong room.
Are you gonna let me finish?
In the
Are you gonna
sex
continue to
room.
talk over me? Are you gonna let me finish or let me talk? You're the only link we have to anything that occurred there last night. You're the only link we have to your mom, her phone, the messages, the people that were there. You're our only link. Why would I let you leave and do your mom a disjustice by not having the only person that can help us? You are the only single person.
What else you want?
I don't know yet because I've not been back out there at the crime scene yet. I don't know what else is out there. That's why I'm asking you. You are my only link. So if you, let's reverse the roles.
I'll be right up the f***ing street. I need somebody to talk to you. Buy a lawyer right now.
Okay, well then I'm going to be done explaining to you. If that's what you want as your lawyer. I'm going to be done explaining what I'm trying to do.
I just tried to help you. I told you the information's on her phone.
And I have no ability to look at that while I'm here with you. But
You're
now
going to hold me against my
but
will.
now you said you want a lawyer. I can't even talk to you.
And you're going to hold me?
Is that what you're asking? Are you asking for a lawyer?
Are you going to hold me?
Are you asking for a
Are you going to hold me? You just told me you're going to hold me.
Yeah, I'm not going to let you
No, we're not
now
letting you-
because you are my only link to her. And I'm not going to go
And I
track you
asked you to let me call my sister. You said, I'm going
You see
to
a
call
phone
her.
I told you I would go call your sister.
And I need to talk to her.
That's why I asked for the number.
And I gave everything that I know to you voluntarily. And I knew I should have said that, the right to remain silent.
Well, then we would have nothing to go on to help
If you're wanting to help your mom.
I'm trying.
That's what
I'm
we
telling you everything. Time. Look at the time frame. Look at our phones.
Neil, let's be very clear right now, okay? Do you want a lawyer or do you want to talk to us?
I want to talk to my sister.
Okay, and we'll arrange that. I've got to call her still.
So will you allow us to go call her and then come back and talk to you?
I want to talk to her.
I just asked you a question.
I want to talk to her.
There's no phone here that
I
you're
want
use.
to, well, I need to talk to her on the cell phone, my cell phone.
And I don't have that here, do I?
Yeah.
And for the next 3 hours, Neil just sat there in that cold interrogation room, silent, stubborn, pretending to nap like nothing happened. He never confessed, not a single word.
Ready? Ready? All right, Neil, do you know last drink of water before we head out? All right, I'm gonna put that cup back on your hand.
She was at 9-4.
Oh, you're gonna ask about the phone number?
Yeah.
I'll get it once we get in the car, okay?
Right this way, right? Go back towards...
But the truth didn't need his permission to come out. DNA scraped from under Norma's fingernails told the real story. It was a perfect match to Neil, and that was all the jury needed. Neil A. Howard was found guilty of murdering his own mother and was sentenced to 30 years behind bars. To this day, the town of Troy, Illinois, still feels the weight of that tragedy. A small, tight-knit community shaken by a crime so personal, so preventable, that it left more questions than answers. The red flags were everywhere. So now we turn it over to you. Do you think this could have been stopped? Was justice really served, or was it all just too late? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you've made it this far, be sure to check out this next video. I think you'll enjoy it. Thank you once again for watching.